The Mayweather Boxing Club channel's own Jeff Mayweather. Jeff, usually you're doing the hot interviews, but I gotta get a hot interview out of you now. Stevenson, Valdez, how easy or how tough was this fight for Stevenson? Because I assume you're picking him. I already know you're picking him.
No, I think I'm picking Shakur, because I always pick a solid boxer, like you said, more like a thinking man over a guy that just randomly throws punches. But
that's why I knew you were picking him.
I think it's still going to be a tough fight, and I think that Shakur's going to really have to be, he's really going to have to be on top of his skills that night, because he is going to be bringing it to him, and the guy throws a lot of punches. So I lean slightly toward Shakur, but a tough fight, a very tough fight.
Do you think Valdez at some point will be able to land like his big hook that he's known for?
At some point, I do think that he's gonna land, because the guy throws a lot of punches, and I mean Shakur's a great fighter, but still, he's gonna get hit.
Even Floyd got hit.
Yeah, every fighter get hit. So, and if you get hit with the right one, maybe it'll be an upset. But right now, of course, I do think that he has enough skills to surpass this fight.
To pass this test.
Yeah.
I believe right now when they track CompuBox, he's got the best defense by the numbers, lowest connect percentage against him. That of course brings up Floyd, not from Shakur. He's not saying I'm Floyd, but what do you think of that kind of comparison?
I think it's a great comparison. For a kid that's just getting started and coming up, even though he's already world champion, but still, he's still very young, and I think he's only gonna get better. Mm-hmm. And the comparison to Floyd is always gonna be a part of him, a part of his journey.
Does he remind? Since he's a southpaw, though, is he more like Sweet Pea Whitaker was?
Really, that's what he's really like, more like Sweet Pea. But I don't see him really doing Sweet Pea moves, because Sweet Pea was whole different person, that he did all kind of things where he was very animated. I don't see that part of him. I do see the slickness in him, that kind of like Floyd, because Floyd has slickness, but he did slickness without the entertainment, without the extras. Sweet Pea, you get Sweet Pea almost on the ground, making you miss, and then pulling out or doing something that when you look at it, you're gonna know that his signature is on that move, and Floyd wasn't like that. So that's why I think more people compare him to Floyd.
With Whitaker, like you said, and your nephew too, Floyd, they'll make you miss with style points, and Shakur, it seems like it's more fundamental defense. Why is he? Yeah. Why, can you break that down deeper for me, Jeff?
Well, I don't know. I just think more. To me, Floyd didn't really do it as much. Whitaker, yes, and basically, I think that even Canelo does, when he makes you miss, So you have guys that just once they master the defense, they put a little extra on it, and when you put a little extra on it, it looks a whole lot better to me. Because I like Whitaker all on the ground and and making guys miss and then just getting out the way. But the most important thing is him having that ability to not get hit, and that's gonna be the value that's gonna help him in his career, is not getting hit.
And one thing him and Whitaker had that's kind of rare for southpaws, right, Jeff, is a dominant jab.
Yeah.
And that's got it. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta have something though. You gotta have something in. The kid is special. And I think that he's gonna do great. He's gonna do great in his career.